Right, this is a Xerox. Okay, I already add up so many things. Add up the self-learning material. Maybe the self-learning material is not up to date yet. I need to add something. So if you want to know about these books, you just click. Then you will get some summary. Okay, some summary about the books. Okay, this is what I get from the AI lah, helping me to look about it. Yeah, okay, summary. And then there some kind of introduction about the books. So if you think that this book giving you some good references, and then you can go through, because in this book, I think you can look for the difference between performance management and performance appraisal. Then about the measuring about the how we want to make a performance management system, 360 degrees, and then a bit about skill, And then for another book also you can scroll, but this book I don't think so. This is okay for your note. I already also give you the mind mapping about the notes, so easy for you to understand what is the topic of the note. And then bit about the lecture note instruction. About lecture note brief. So this self-learning material is helping you to get focus when you try to understand certain terminology, certain theory, what is the concept. So this is the books, the notes, the introduction, key concept, the importance of performance management, goal, process, advantages, and case study, changing nature of performance management, and integration to HR activities. So this is more on what I could say as the supportive learning tools for you. Okay, now we go to, I want to form a group. Okay, form a group. So we have here how many? I'm not sure how many, but I try to, each of the group, I'm putting 3 members. So I'm putting group 1. Okay, group 1, I'm putting first Iza. Who is your team member, Iza?
Rosita and Fazilawati.
Rosita, Fazilawati. Set up. Okay, group 2. Okay, group 2, I put forward Carol Anwar. Your team members, Kamarul Anwar.
I mean, I leave it to Prof to assign.
Anyone want to become Kamarul Anwar team? Anyone here?
Muhammad Ali Iqbal.
Ali Iqbal. Ali
Thank you.
Iqbal. Wait a minute. Farhan. Very senior. Yes, Ali Iqbal. And
Thank you.
one more. Yeah? One more? Ada. One more. Anyone here? I select another group. So, Camelia, team members? Familiar?
Prof, boleh tak saya nak Malhasri?
Malhasri. Then
Seorang lagi, kejap tengah tengok nama.
okay.
Dengan Tibashini?
Tibashini.
Ha.
Okay.
Terima kasih, Prof.
And then I'm putting look for. Okay. So Farhan. Does Farhan is it? Not here, is it? Farhan is not here. If Natasha. You remember? What? If Natasha?
I leave it to you, Prof.
Anyone here want to join Fifi?
Asma Riza.
That's Mariza. Okay. That's Mariza. Okay. Okay. Another one? Siapa?
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah. Okay. Jeremiah. Anthony. Okay, will be there. I cannot see the notes.
Assalamualaikum Prof.
Yeah.
Prof,
Yes.
saya Adib ni. Baru dapat masuk.
Adib ya. Okay. Adib
Adib.
join group
Muhammad
ni.
Adib. Macam tu Adib bin Luman Hakim. 3 bawah. Bawah Loh Mikun. Loh Mikun. Okey betul Prof. Terima kasih.
Adib join dengan Kamaru Anwar. Okay. Right. Then from group 5.
Prof,
Ya.
boleh tukar grup Prof?
Group siapa ni? Adib nak dengan siapa?
Saya nak dengan Camelia boleh?
Emilia. Dah penuh dah ni.
Dah penuh dah ya?
Dah
Benar.
penuh dah.
Okey, penuh tak apa Prof.
Cik. Okay. Okay.
Prof,
Munira.
Iza penuh.
Iza
Prof,
boleh
kalau dengan
penuh
Iza
dah.
penuh tak?
Penuh
Iza
dah.
penuh
Munira Ismail, come on, your team members.
Hi, Prof. Can I have Shazana Shami and Barry Benson?
Zana Shahim and another one.
Barry Benson. Tak boleh lebih Prof?
Tak boleh. Buat 3 dulu.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Who is it? Another one?
Barry Benson.
Belly bands. Okay.
Yeah.
Belly bands.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay, group 6. Okay. Yes. Right, group 6, I'm calling Nohani Sazwani. Team members?
Lomi Kun.
Lomi Kun. Again, no one. Anyone volunteer?
Punitan Prof, Punitan.
Punitan. Right. And then group 7. So I think here Barhanti is not here. Fatiha is not here, is it? Fatiha is here.
She was just now.
Okay.
Kita seat lah Prof.
Yeah.
Kan? One group extra, one group yang ada 3 lain semua jadi
2, 3, 4, 5.
Fatihah adalah Fatihah Syaharum.
Fatiha Syahrul. Ada?
Ada ni
Ada ke?
dalam Zoom.
Ya ke? Sekejap. Fatiha. Alright. Okay. Team members, anyone want to join? Come on. Anissa tak datang. Anissa tak ada. Farhan Tim tak ada. So I think Tuni Hong and Weakness Warren in here. Boleh?
Boleh, Prof.
Yeah. Group leaders. And then these two fellas. Group 8. So I'm putting these two fellas together. Size. Okay, that's all. So we discussed about the assignment. Okay, we have 40% assignment. 10% is for discussion. And then midterm exam, you have SQ, which is no responders, but your midterm exam will be in responders. Okay, final exam, I not uploaded yet. So if you lead for the midterm exam, I will give you another set of midterm exam. Right. So for term papers, okay, this is the term papers. You need to choose one. This is not group effort. No, this is very individual. So you need to choose one topic from these 3 topics. Then you need to elaborate. Okay, the first one title, performance management practice is conglomerate. What do you think? And comment. This is more on arguing. What's your opinion? So I need you to cite also, get the citation for this topic. Okay, this is the question, okay, on this title. Okay, question number 2 is beyond performance management, why, when, and how to use the tools and the best practice for the superior business performance. So this is the question you need to answer about this title number 2. Still, you need to cite also, find the citation, find the references. Then title number 3. If anyone don't to understand how to cite, you can join my under training lah. Okay. Title 3, a study of segment reporting performance and business performance practice in Malaysia perspective. So for this assignment, you will conduct a study focusing on segment reporting performance on 2 business performance practice. So you need to, the question that you need to answer is understanding segment reporting, analysis of Malaysia company, impact on business performance, regulatory framework, and any recommendation. This is the format, table, introduction, question 1, 2, 3, okay, in conclusion, references, and all the requirement. The wording that I want you must be the minimum 2,500 wording. Okay, it's excluding the footnote, endnote, and references. Okay, you can just click here and then upload it. Okay, similar to previous semester. Does in my class have a new student here? Any new student? Ada tak? Student baru? No, student lama. Last semester semua dapat A ya? Dia yang tak dapat A.
Alhamdulillah.
Prof.
Ya.
Alhamdulillah. Looking forward for more.
There, okay. Okay, the paper critic. Okay, paper critic, you no need to find another paper. So other papers. So I already give you papers from the one yang saya lupa. I forgot.
Harvard Business Review.
Yeah, Harvard Business Review. Sorry. Saya,
Hmm.
mamai saya tak hilang lagi sebab bill saya tu tak habis lagi.
Itulah kesian sir.
Ya, setengah orang sampai sebulan, maybe 2 months. Kalau orang bersalin tu lain cerita. Masih dizzy lagi dah. Very, tak boleh buat kereta lagi jauh. Okay, instruction, choose and answer one question only. You can choose paper critic 1. This is 1 paper critic and paper critic 2. You can use it whatever AI that you want to use lah, but you need to moderate it. Moderate it very well. Don't just copy and paste and then suddenly the reporting on Turnitin shoot you as AI writing. Nanti masalah. Okay, read the articles thoroughly. Reading article of this, and then analyze the scenario. And then do you allow such behavior in the organization? This is what you need to answer. Why and why not? Okay, reference the articles. You need to cite also other articles if you want to. But I don't think so is proper because this topic, okay, this assignment is only critique. You need to critique the papers only. Okay, and then paper critique 2 is about the bonus bad in times. Bonuses in bad time. Okay. Bonuses in bad time. Sorry.
Cerita tahu je sir. Di hujung tahun ni.
Yelah. Bonuses in bad time. Question 1, question 2, question 3. You need to answer lah. Create an indication section of response. Question 1, including. It's up to you lah. If you want to answer accordingly, these topics. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Answer 4. Okay. The wording is same also.
Sir nak tanya
2001.
pasal Turnitin sir.
Ni Turnitin.
Turnitin.
20%.
Turnitin tu okay 20%. Sir kira macam ni sebab previous Turnitin saya asyik kantoi dekat references. So macam mana sir adjust references tu
Oh, references. I need to excluding the references lah. Never mind. I will.
Dia merah semua kat references je. Dekat saya punya writing semua okay.
I modify the references lah later. Okay. I modify. I excluding already.
Boleh. Thank you.
And check.
Tak rasa yang Prof. Saya pun kadang references tu merah.
Ya ke?
Kalau
Kan
dia
dekat writing tu clear je. Tak ada apa-apa. Tiba-tiba dekat references merah.
Ya. Saya tunjuk dekat you lah. Okay, saya cuba tengok you tengok sekali dengan saya lah. Betul ke? But dia automatic. All of these are automatic.
Saya nak tanya.
Yes.
Boleh ke macam Turnitin tu because it detects on references, title and all those things yang unnecessary lah, which is not the body of the assignment, right? Actually tak, kalau masa kita hantar Turnitin tu, kita just submit the body of the assignment, maknanya introduction sampai conclusion. Then after we receive the similarity and then we merge back everything together. Is it okay?
I think it shouldn't be a problem, is it?
Yeah, because
excluding the bibliography. Yeah, I already excluding the bibliography, is it? The setting here.
Tapi kan Munira, bila you submit macam tu, Turnitin sir ni dia together dekat dalam assignment submission tau. Kalau you buat macam tu nanti you tak ada reference. Oh ya, faham. Sebab dia dah sekali, bukannya kita buat Turnitin kat luar. Okay, faham. Sorry, make sense. Yeah.
Okay. So student respiratory, I think I must excluding this, is it? It's already exclude the bibliography, exclude the code of material, meaning that I need to exclude also all of these like periodic journals, current, and student respiratory. Is it right? Like this? So I try first lah. Send it. Cannot. The system didn't allow. periodic journals. So later lah, I will ask the IT first, because if I didn't log, the Turnitin couldn't write it well.
Sir, turning in tu dia punya similarity akan keluar after the submission date, right? Kalau
Yeah.
hantar awal, dia tak akan keluar kan?
Dia ada masa lah, dia ada timing dia.
Ah,
Okay. Okay. This two is very important because it's 40%. Okay. For SAQ, you just click this one. Okay, there's no need responders, so whatever. If you use the AI, please make sure that you moderate it a bit. Maybe this SAQ I didn't put it on Turnitin. Okay, somehow I will know a bit about if you just copy and paste. Okay, the font, etc. Okay.
SAQ tak ada turning in.
Tak ada anything. But the midterm exam, okay, you need to use lockdown browser. It's more on practice lah. It's more on practice. But this midterm exam, lockdown browser is very minimum. You no need to operate the webcam. Okay, I didn't apply any webcam for this. But for final exam, yes. Okay. So presentation. Okay, for presentation, from the term paper. From the term paper, I need you to discuss with your team members which of the topic is better for you to present. Okay, I need to present. You need to choose one from the topics, which is maybe some of the members of yourself choosing which one is much better. So you need to do the slide. Not very. I want you only 15 to 20 minutes presentation. Okay, similar to other subject, you need to upload the video. Usually, I would like for you to upload it first, maybe on the YouTube, and then you can submit the link. Okay, or you can use Google Drive and submitted the link only. Okay. So go for this one is no Turnitin. I just want to know, I want to see your presentation only. But the slide also you need to upload. Okay. No Turnitin for this. This is the rubric. And then for discussion, last one. The last one is the discussion. For discussion, we have 10 questions. Okay, we have 10 questions. You can choose whatever topics in here from your 3 members. Out of 3 members, you need to answer each, maybe 3 of the 10 questions. Then you need to cite at least. Okay, I do suggest for you to just replace your answer here, because easier for me to do the counting. You see here, I can do the counting here, the wording. So if not, you just attach it separately. Each of the members need to answer at least one topic. Each of the members. For example, ISA members, you decided to answer this employee reward. So you will submit the employee reward title. Your members, other members do another topic. So I don't want same question, because three of you. Each of the members need to answer one question and then submit here. Okay, all right. If you want to see the rubric, you just scroll it and then find the rubric here. Similar, it's most similar to previous semester. Okay, that's all. That's all for your assignment. Now we go to our chapter. Our chapter is easy. Okay, this is my previous class video, recorded video. You can click and play it again and then take a note, which is possibly something very supportive for you to understand more on the terminologies. Okay, now we go to okay, before that, I want to discuss this first. Okay. Reward strategy, we have 3 notes. Okay. The important is note number 1, note number 2, part 1 and part 2. Part 3 is the additional supplementary notes. Okay. Only part 1 and part 2 will cover for this topics. So on topic 1, so performance management, we will discuss more on the reward system, and then we discuss also the tangible reward, intangible reward, return on their dependency on performance management. Okay, understanding the balance of using the setup of the model, the impact of employee and organization. And then for the another chapters is you will know about the strategic reward management. This is one topic. And then reward management process. Okay, how we setting the new reward system on the new technologies, new alliance, developing reward strategy. Some case study on integrated reward strategy, total reward framework, and setting the direction reward strategy development. Okay. Right. So reward system, the definition of the reward system. Most of us will know what kind of reward that we apply in our organization. Some said that reward is one of the instruments for the company to appreciate, okay, what is the effort that the employee perform to make sure that the company can fulfill their goals and achieve their strategy. Yes. Okay. Some of reward system of the organization may be very simple, and then we would like I could say that most of the company in the organization.
Recording in progress.
What's that? Something happened. Does it recorded, Izo?
Yes, sir. Tu siapa baru join tadi?
Takut. Tiba-tiba lah kan. Okay. In the reward system, we have tangible reward, intangible reward. Okay. Some we could compare within the reward to know what is the degree on the dependency on performance management, meaning that from this tangible reward and intangible reward, which one will give a good or what we call it, importantness of to creating a good performance management. Because some company, they are very dependency on tangible. Some company, they are very much appreciate on putting their policy in intangible return, right? So and then after that, we need to understand this reward system for organization and HR function. What is the purpose? Okay. So this is the definition, a set of mechanism. When we are putting a mechanism, it should be, they have a system, they have administrators, they have a process, they have a planning, and also it must be in the wording of strategy. Set of mechanism for distributing tangible return, intangible return, or relation return as part of employment relationship. In other words, okay, you go around cari definisi itu semua, reward system refer to structured plan designed to provide incentive or reward to individual or group based on the what I could say as kenapa dia jadi macam ni? Sekejap ya. Dia nampak tak, Izzah?
Boleh nampak sir. Okey.
Okey, dia nampak
Boleh.
Dia jadi besar sikit, senang nampak. Okay. Senang nampak. So you all boleh nampak dengan jelas macam puncup. Okay, mechanism. So most of the company, they have a specific element of reward strategies because the system are commonly, selalunya used in various contexts depending on the business, depending on the education, depending on personal development. Some of the companies said it with the aim of encouraging desirable behavior of the employee, or they want to have some engagement, enhancing the performance, fostering something probably with the behavior that they want to apply, that they want to implement, they want to inculcate in the area, and then promoting loyalty also. So it can be either tangible, macam saya kata tadi, tangible and intangible. Okay, selalunya tangible ni dia nampak, you akan nampak, and then intangible maybe status, recognition, opportunity for growth. Okay. If we want to talking about reward system, we must look not the efficiency, bukan efficiency. Towards the performance, it's not about the efficiency, it's more to look it's effective on. Okay, effective. Because of performance ni kita akan go and see more on quality there. More on quality of the person, quality of the employee. If you want to have the efficiency, you didn't look for quality, you just bring the system that is simple and then applicable. But effectiveness doesn't mean that the system mesti satu yang simple. Because effectiveness is something that often depend on how well we align with the value goals, value strategy of the individual or group into the design of what the company wants to motivate. Okay, because the kata kat sini a part of employment relationship. Okay. A type. Okay, ni kita tengok type of reward. Type of reward. Okay. The first one, the type of reward, number one, compensation. Compensation, cash compensation. Tangible. Yang pertama, base pay. Basic salary is the base pay. Cost of living, contingency pay, incentive, okay, short term and long term. Okay. Kita boleh tengok dia sebagai satu cara bagaimana we want to give some significant commitment to the employee to gain their engagement, to gain their effort to do. Banyak lagi lah. Okay, kalau kita tengok salary, okay, monetary reward, bonuses, salary, some banyak. Then benefit, okay, such as this one is tangible, but in terms of benefit, income protection, allowances, work-life focus. Okay, this one kalau if you want to know more about income protection, some income protection they're giving you profit sharing, some income protection they put your stock option. Okay, and then they give you increment of salary, bonuses. Memang kadang-kadang tak nampak dekat situ. Intrinsic reward, more on the income protection, they give you career advancement opportunities in terms of income protection. And autonomy, responsibility, meaningful work yang kita tak nampak. And then reward system, which is intangible return. Relationships such as recognition, status, employment security, challenging work, and learning opportunity. Banyaklah certificates, reward, recognize award, time off, workplace, flexibility, itulah lebih kepada peluang-peluang tersebut. Okay. Ada lagi tak yang belum ada? Banyaklah in the market. I could say as there are many. Example, monetary reward. Example is bonus, salary, increment, profit, sharing, stock option. Ada lagi tak? Non-monetary, which is intangible lah. Non-monetary ni ada tangible dan intangible. Recognition award, certification, and then professional development, team building activities is one of non-monetary juga lah. Team buildings. And then banyak macam-macam. You can go through one by one. Now we want to know the return on their degree on dependency on performance management system. You look in the company, if they're focusing on cost of living adjustment and income protection, meaning that the company don't actually put their focus on having a good reward system, a good performance management system, because they're only using the cost of living adjustment, COLA, okay? And income protection. Maybe they give you hospitality benefit, and then they give you increment, substantial increment every year. So low dependency, you can example it to the government servant, the government department. So they're only focusing on low cost of living adjustment and income protection. Then for moderate dependencies, if the company put their effort to have a good reward system on moderate dependencies, which is usually they akan tengok pada basic pay. Basic pay, they go for allowances, they give you work-life balance, okay, and then more on relational returns. Contoh relational return ni loyalty, because bekerja you working more, career advancement opportunities, and then they give you profit sharing, relational returns. So if you look at your company, they're giving more focus on basic pay, work-life balance. They have moderate low dependencies on having a good performance management. They are not really, they are not good, but I could say as they're trying to be balance to the company requirement or company minimum effort, and to give a good side of view of the employee to the company, gain some trust on that. But when you look on high dependencies organization, there we focus on contingency pay. Banyak contingency pay, bonuses, contingency pay, sales bonus, and then profit sharing, stock option. They give you what we call it as professional development, peer monitoring opportunities. They give you exclusive access on certain club, and then they give you some privilege on being the staff of, example is Petronas. The short-term incentive, long-term incentive is very big. Okay, so most of the higher dependency company into having a good performance system, they have all of the low and moderate dependency content. All of this, meaning you see all the big company, all the conglomerate company have all and very good reward strategies. Okay. Wah, dah habis dah. Ada lagi. Sorry. Okay, the first, dah habis. So we can go through. Okay. Any question? Tak ada. So kita teruskan dengan lecture nombor 2. Right. Okay. So on lecture number 2, we want to know how we want to develop a strategic reward strategy. A strategic reward system. So how we want to have a good strategic reward system. So I'm using Ghrm pitch book. Okay. This is the first and the big picture of the reward management process and activity. Strategically, secara strateginya. Okay, this is if you want to have a good idea on developing a reward system, you can take it and print it and put in your office. This is fundamental on to have a good strategy. Okay, the first side. The first that we want to look is at the business and HR strategy. What is their vision? What is their mission? What is their short-term and long-term objective? Why? It must be aligned with your business strategy. The reward system should what? Should support and be integrated with organizational overall business strategy. So kenapa? Because the structure must be to encourage the behavior and outcome to advance to the goal to the objective that they want. Itu perkara penting. That's why dekat sini yang pertama. Okay, the effort on to bring a strategic reward system is any approach. Okay, any approach to compensating and benefit to align to the policy, to the practice in the business plan, goals, objective, value, and culture. Banyak. Okay. Usually the system designed to motivate and retain the employee while they are supporting the overall business strategy, and it must be considered the implementation to the certain diagram. to the certain process, media process. Okay, after we have business strategy and HR strategy, we putting an effort to get some, what I could say, learning development process in there, and also the improvement to improve the performance. And after that, we pull up a system, a strategy on reward. You look back in your non-financial reward, okay, and also employee benefits, and also your strategy is to get the good performance management, and also put yourself to be looking on the contingency pay. Nampak tak dekat sini? Buat dulu non-financial employee benefit, and then look on the grade pay or basic pay structure policy, your basic pay structure accordingly to their designation, to the position, and then look at the market rate and analysis. Don't too high, don't too low. Make some analysis on what is the minimum. Jangan terlalu rendah, jangan terlalu tinggi. So look at the market. Then for bright and better evaluation process on giving a good remuneration on all of this, you need to look back on how to evaluate the job, because it will transform to you what kind of system of performance management that you want. But then after that, after you finish all this effort, and then you structure based on a policy, you structure a grade and pay structure, and then accumulate back the job evaluation and market rate together. Okay. From the contingency pay, why does contingency pay I didn't put in non-monetary award? This one is actually based on the effort, on the performance of the company on program pay. Anything, event bonuses is. And after that, an employee benefit you putting on the total remuneration. Meaning the non-financial it doesn't mean it's not important, but if you want to put in the basic reward system strategy, you must put in at least employee benefit first and the contingency pay. This one is not total. After you put non-financial reward together with the remuneration and contingent pay, then we call it as total reward strategy. Total reward strategic implementation or apply here. Total reward. Kaedah reward tu apa? Zai, reward tu apa? Singlish? Aku dah lupa. Reward tu ganjaran, Zai. Ganjaran. Imbuhan. Sorry. All of this is toward the improvement of the performance that the company putting the strategy. And also in the sense of to improve the development of the performance is to put aside on the learning and development content. Okay, kalau tak ada dalam ni, ada. Is there anything about what we say as performance management? No, it's just at present. Approach of strategic rewards is meaning that the approach on developing and implement over longer term and reward strategy and guiding principle that underpinning that. So we can say that this is the comprehensive reward structure, because it is include not just monetary compensation. It include not just monetary compensation. It is also non-monetary, intrinsic reward. It's everything inside. But in the sense of performance management, the system should be closely tied up with the performance management, whereas the reward are based on individual, the team, organization performance. Is clearly indicate a metric that should be established. The job evaluation. Right. dalam daftar. So, the new alliance, bagaimana? How do you want to have a good in our mind on this structure? Because we doesn't know in the first sight. What we need to think is a good strategy is one that works. Must be one that can apply, that can implement, can align with what strategies, plan with implementation in mind. Must be ensure the best fit to whom? Fit to organization and fit to the employees. Okay. Then must meet individual as well as business need, flexibility within the framework. Framework 2 either it goes to the policy, it goes to the periodic evaluation, either to the task, to the job, okay, to the workload. Focus on engagement, not only the facts, okay, the factor, and evolutionary process. Because some of the organizations they just give a fact only. Just put something and then implement. And suddenly on implementation, the engagement they didn't get engagement, the good response from the employee without to list. Okay. So to answer all of these questions in our mind, we must answer 3 questions also before we putting ourselves to understand all of this. Macam mana? Apa yang kita kena tahu? Why? Why should we? The first, where are we now? Where are the company now in terms of the reward strategy, in terms of the reward system? Does we have a good performance management system in the first place? Does we have a proper supervisory, okay, what we call it, a system? Does the company have it? If you don't have, you must put that one first. They have a good performance management, not only the advisor. And why do we want to be? Where? Berapa besar, berapa banyak in our budget? How do we intend to get there? Bagaimana? Do we need to pay? Do you need to employ? Or do you need to deploy in our own? Do we need to develop our own group that is developing the system? Or just having a very informal negotiation or informal meeting to get a good idea on to have a good performance management and reward strategy. Okay, kita break dulu sekejap boleh? Sebab saya nak minum. Boleh? Sekejap. Kita break dulu.
Okay.
Okay,
10 minute break. Okay. All right, we continue. Okay, this is the development in reward management. So how we want to ensure that we can answer all the questions that in our mind, all of the thinking, all of the what I could say, the persoalan, the question that we must apply, the question that we must conclude. This is the way that if you want to have a good reward system, we must evolve. We must change it from only to use to the best practice on each and every. If you want to copy and paste, this is the method that we already use in the industry right now. We just more focus on business driven. What is the importance of the company only? Maybe isolated incentive, depending on the department. Focus on financial reward only and incentive reward system, mechanism, flexible and over complex. Sampai then the employee also don't understand, which is the bad practice, not to the employee itself. Maybe it goes to the best practice on the organization, and it's only informed and decided by the management. This is the old process. This is the old system. Now we want to involve. We want to evolve the way that we want to develop from the business-driven focus. We need to align with the business strategy and the employee needs. And also you want to integrate the reward management, not only to the part of the department, but the whole of the department. Integrated. We want to have involvement in the management, in the level of management. And then we focus on financial reward and incentive, okay, more on total reward. We're just not focusing on monetary only. Engage to get engagement and commitment from from the employer and the employee itself. And then from the two mechanic static reward strategy, we want to have a process, organic, and it's relatively simple with minimum variables on the evaluation process to measure. Then what is the best fit for the job, best fit for the employee, best fit for the natures of the business of the company, and best fit for overall in the first place. Then communicate and involve and get the participation from all of the level of the organization. This is the way that we need to do now. Okay. Okay, after we know to change a paradigm, to change the way that we do, the way that we develop, we need to make sure developing with strategy. We need to develop with the strategy. The first is, as what we say here, analyze. We need to analyze business and HR strategy. Look back on what is their focus. Then after we analyze, we identify the future reward and needs. We must put the communicative and involvement together to make sure that we have integrated reward management, not only focus on the intrinsically monetary reward. So we need to consult. Okay, we need to develop integrated total reward strategy, guiding the principle, okay, define, justify, and agree in intention, the job evaluation, market position, all of the first structure here, all of the process. Putting together everything, then get consult, involvement, communicative with employees in terms of guidance, in terms of all of these, okay, all of the job evaluation system, market position, and also consult involve the senior management and put up together. The senior management will analyze and present the arrangement to identify back the future reward needs. And also, all the employees need to assess, get the access on of the stakeholder who will be the person that we apply to. So this is how we need to develop reward strategy. In final exam, we have this question. So you need to understand what is the process. Then, in our mind, we need to know how to analyze the business HR strategy. So this is the business and HR strategy integrated development. We need to answer this one first, because the main one need to be synchronized. The system must be synchronized, must be towards the business and HR. What is the strategy? In business, we have 5 focus. The first is innovation. Again, competitive advantages, innovative must be the first part. Okay. Then continuous improvement on whatever function, and operational effectiveness, market development, and cost control. Right? After that, they must put this business strategy to the understanding to HR, because they must have and implement and creating the total reward. Where is the total reward? Here. So you look aside on the employee benefit, non-monetary benefit, and then employee rates, everything, grade pay, job structures, performance management that we want to apply, total up remuneration, and come to total reward. Then after that, so this HR department will look on the resourcing, and then put on training and development activity in there, and give some commitment into that employee relationship. Okay, this one could be possible as industrial relation policy. Industrial relation policy. Then from all of this, what do they want to be the last? So after the resourcing and putting the learning development activity, sure, they will get a good performance management system. So in summary, if you want to have a good performance management, you must integrate business strategy to HR strategy, and also get some good environment from the employee relation, engagement, and involvement to get something work environment is good. 4 ada kat sini ya, relation. Right? This is the example. Kita tengok example how big company do it. Example from Ghrm Skin. What company is this? Do you know? Yang buat apa? Pharmacy, is it? Bukan. GlaxoSmithKline. Okay. Pharmaceutical company. The business strategy to be indispute leader in pharmaceutical industry. In dispute. Which is what? That's what? Market development. To be portfolio best pipeline in drugs market. They want to become number 1 continuously. Then put commercialization, develop product, put molecule into the blockbuster drug, global competitors, operational excellence. All of these are in there, except of cost of control. I don't think so called cost of control is here. Portfolio. Operational excellence, yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't mean that I don't have the cost control they didn't put, maybe in other department. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 is here already as a business study. And HR, we want to have GSQ to be a place where the best people do their best work. So they must find the resourcing, learning development, and employee relation. So they want to have a best work environment. So to get the business strategy and HR strategy, they must focus on the employee relationship, because I think this company have a good reward strategy system. That's why on HR strategy, they only want to have the best work, their best work, and they want to have a good performance. So reward strategy they put is stress pay for performance. Stress pay. Increase the proportion of pay, basic salary. Emphasis total reward on total cash, lifestyle benefit, and saving choices. This more on dependency on the high dependency of the chapter tadi. High dependency on performance management and reward strategies. Sini ya. Another company, Lands End company. Enhance the brand, more on innovation. Put the customer first, more on marketing development. Execute focused strategies, source better qualities, more on continuous improvement and innovation. Be the great place to work is more in operational effectiveness. Then it's going to go to a new business, market development. So out of 5, they have 4 in their business strategy. And then based on principle that staff who are enjoyable themselves, supportive, and will fulfill, this is more towards or what I could say as work environment. Employee leadership. Most of the biggest companies, they focus on employee leadership. So they are focused on best reward, total reward, then just pay. Okay. More on total reward. Physical, emotional, intellectual, social, spiritual, financial reward, different aspects of what people. 7 key standards: financial reward, career development, pride, appreciation, all of the intangible and non-monetary reward is in here. Nampak tak macam mana dia buat? Pada exam nanti dia buat macam ni. So B&Q. Okay, satu lagi B&Q to improve productivity, profitability, and maintain BQ as the numbers of home improvement retailing. So productivity, profitability, and they want to be number 1. So they focus on what? Profitability was okay, marketability, and they want to have what is that? Improve productivity. More on we say operational and continuous improvement. From out of 5, they are more focused on 3. Right. So HR strategy, enhance employee commitment and minimize the loss of BBQ best people, minimize the turnover. Okay. Position BNQ one of the best employee in the world. So more towards the environment. Okay. So what is the reward? They want develop a new reward philosophy and rational to corporate value. Okay. They want to focus on the value and belief, and then to focus on integrity, involvement, and create a new employment value proposition. Is more on market. They must do the market survey on the level of compensation. Choose new store team bonus, family friend benefit, or recognition program, UP, and total reward statement. But if you are HR manager nanti, if you want to develop, you must make sure you develop like this. Make it possible as we must go through on the system. Okay, on the system. Then the strategic reward. Now we go to total reward. Total reward will be defined as including the type of reward, all type of reward, non-monetary as well as financial and indirect as well as direct. The value proposition that to embrace apa yang dia nak jelaskan, what they want to propose. Okay, to embrace everything that people value in the employment relationship is developed and implemented as integrated and coherent whole. Okay, secara keseluruhan. Okay, this one is more on the what is the definition of total reward within the company. Okay. In Centrica, Centrica is what company? I forgot. Mixed intrinsic and reward encouraging employee discretionary effort. Non-nationwide mix and a mixture of pay element, cash value, benefit, because nationwide they want to have a good performance, they must have a cash value. Okay. Then Unilever, the total reward according all the element of what it means to work through the company. Okay. On total reward, we have certain models. If you do your thesis on the performance also on reward strategy, you can use these models. Okay, we have on total reward how to develop based on the first structure, the first diagram that I give it to you. We can use the model here. Okay, the first model we call it as A group. Okay, engagement performance model. For A group, they only focus on engage the performance. They must on their reward strategy, they must pull up the reward strategy to focus on quality of work. The quality of work, maybe the remuneration is more on appreciation, okay, loyalty bonuses, something like that. Work-life balance, inspirational values, enabling environment, future growth, and tangible reward. This is the focus. Hey group. And then work at work model. Work at model, they're focusing on the organizational culture, HR strategy, and strategy. Total reward is a tool available and employee to maybe use in attract and motivate an employee. Okay. Total at work models, they're using a total reward strategy, they're focusing on compensation, benefit, work-life, performance, development, all kind of the area of total reward strategy they're putting together to attract, motivate, and retain. Attract, motivate, and retain. Attract outsiders, motivate insiders. When I say to retain a good performance, their action on focus to make sure that employee satisfaction and engagement that can give a good performance on business and result. This is the model. And then other models is Watson-Wyatt models. In Watson-Wyatt model, they are more towards on human capital strategy. Human capital is something that is related to the performance management, or what I could say there is the terms on human capital in HR, what we call is talent management. Talent management, we are focused on that. So on total reward strategy in Watson-Wyatt, they have a 3 quadrant: fixed reward cost, performance-based reward, or environmental-based reward. Okay, they can choose. If they have fixed reward cost, they must have fixed cost of employment and value of role of the organization. This is more towards of government serving, the government industry. Then some performance-based reward, the value variable cost of employment, okay, contribute made by individuals. Or we want to use environmental-based reward, or implicit reward, and get the employment deal depending on the position and job and nature of the job itself. Nampak tak dekat sini? Dia boleh ubah mana-mana kalau dia mahu. So we have how many models? 1, 2, and 3 models. Watson-Wyatt, work at work, and Gay, not Gay, K group, sorry, K group. And then, so after we look at the model, we must put ourselves to focus on the component of total reward. Either we are using the A group, work at work, or Watson-Wyatt, so we can actually putting ourselves to use the terminologies of the system, which is the total reward itself have 2 reward systems, which is transactional reward and relational reward. The transactional reward to gain employee engagement is base pay, contingency pay, and employee benefit. We call it as total remuneration. This is come from the market survey that we do. Relational reward, which is learning and development, work experience, recognition, achievement, which is non-financial reward. So all of these are you can train and simpan cepat kerja. Okay. From this component, from what understanding on your models, so you can use what kind of framework. The framework is the structure on the total reward that you want to apply. Either you want to focus by using the Tower Parents framework, Tower Parents, or you want to focus more to individualistic, or more and not individual, a team. Although you want to be, if you want to get engagement from the group, from total, the all organization, you must focus on the right side. On this side, you choose using pension, give pension, healthcare, perks, you use flexibility benefit, leadership, give the employee voice, the environment, the involvement, the job design. So if you focus on these, we are more focusing on to develop a teamwork. If you focus on the individualistic, maybe you want to increase sales, you want to have a good performance, so you focus on reward and to get a person who are expert in certain job. You can mix around all of the framework. You can mix whatever which is possible depending on your strategies. And then you develop like this. Okay? Develop this. Another one is by using quick fit framework. Another quick fit framework, they are focusing on strategy, the first side, and they will answer the 3 questions. Okay. How am I? What should I be doing? How should I be doing it? So they're focusing on the design of the job itself, design of the we design the portfolio, we design the job, we design the job description of the job to answer, to make sure it clarify with the strategy of the organization. Then after that, we align with the system that we have. Then the last part, then we'll reward them based on the design of the job itself, the nature of the job, and the nature of the business. This framework. Okay, you can cite this also in your thesis if you have to. Okay, another framework is from the Norway Union Insurance. Okay, from Norway Union Insurance framework, this is the example. How do you? They're focusing on the progression, performance, and pay. They put all together. You will see that it didn't go beyond this. The component doesn't go beyond. It's stick on to the component of the reward. For example, this one, performance. We look at on the job itself, recognition, and the career framework, meaningful job, career opportunities. It's intrinsic, more intrinsic, and non-monetary. You can put it's more intrinsic and non-monetary. If you want to put a reward, the fruit itself is more on pay and benefit and development sense. Much more to the non-monetary. Okay, because they want focusing on more progression to gain some performance rather than the pay. And the last is come from the setting a direction of reward strategy come from the Deloitte TSD. Example. From many what I could say models and from the framework that I see, we can develop a setting of direction of reward strategy. This is the example. You can develop a reward strategy for 5 years, maybe reward strategy to carrying out the mission and mission, and then redesign the reward program depending on what fundamental that you have, how we want to replace any grading system, make it the basic pay approach, should be on a national pay scale, next week to central and local recommendation. Make sure that you will have your own administration or group of the department that manage this system. The final words. You cannot succeed without focusing on business goal and understanding what this means to your core people goals. Business goal, people goal must be simple. Shareholder value what the ultimate objective. Shareholder value their objective. But we unbundle this objective, examine to how we generate shareholder value through reward system. Meaning anything that we develop must be looking also at the shareholders, the owners. You want to recruit, retain, and engage good people. You might do that in the short term, but throwing more money to them. But we want to the long-term solution, we really focus on individual and their contribution within the businesses. So if you just throw money, if we just throw money, it's short term. If you're throwing on focusing on development, it's a good one. Okay. Meeting individual need to proving flexibility within the framework has enabled to generate significant value of both employee and company alike. We need to provide the flexibility of the framework. We need to change based on current situation, based on current trend. So we can succeed to have a significant employee engagement in that. Yeah. So I could say we finish now. Ada soalan? Tujuh setengah dah. Ada soalan? Sudah pening. 7:30 dah masuk maghrib ni. Any question from you all? I'm wrap up my class. Thank you very much for your attention. Any other question? Simon, maybe? Dah? No.
Tak ada sir, okay.
Understand semua macam mana? Boleh Boleh understand What strategi? Boleh? Okay, you can go through on part 3. Part 3 is more on macam textbook lah. So like textbook, financial second term, you want to clarify the terms you can find on part 3. So then thank you very much for your attention. Thank you for your involvement. So I need to look back for the attendance. I'm calling the name to finalize my attendance. Sekejap. Okay, I'm calling Adib, Muhammad Adib. Adib ada tadi ke tak?
Ada.
Ya. Farhanti ada ke tak? Tak ada Nur Anissa ada tadi kan? Nur Anissa. I think dia ada tadi. Okay, Syazwani ada? Nurhani Syazwani. Weakness Warren ada? Weakness Warren. Ada tadi dia. So Farhanti ada tak Farhanti?
Dalam ni ada sir, tapi tak tahu lah orang dia ada ke tak.
Farhanti ada.
Dalam Zoom ni ada Farhanti kan. Saya tak tahu orang dia. Ada kot.
Alamak, saya dah tulis dia tak datang. Ada. Apalah. Okay.
Halal lah.
Lalalala. Okay, right. Okay, kita jumpa lagi. Okay, next class. Okay, thank you for your effort to join class 5:30 petang. Hopefully
Thank
next
you,
semester
Prof.
we don't have any 5:30 class lah, dan saya pun jadi penat. Okay, thank you very much. See all of you next week. Do your
Thank you, Prof.
assessment well, plan your time, submit, on time, then I can give you straight away what you want to grade lah. Thank you. Bye. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you,
Assalamualaikum.
Prof.
Okay, thank you, Prof.
Thank you,
Get
Prof.
well soon.
Prof. Thank you.